Hello, 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 hello. How are you? I am Lisa and I am your Seize the Day coach. How you doing today, guys? How's everything? I hope your day has gone well. My day has gone well. It was uneventful, but it was well. It was a good day. So I just wanted to say that it was a good day. And so everybody come on in. Let's have a quick little chit chat. Come on in. Everybody come on in. First of all, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for participating. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank every person that gets on with me. And I just want to have a little chit chat. The last time we talked was last week. Today we're talking about don't be afraid to go further. Don't be afraid to go further. Don't be afraid to push. Don't be afraid to move further. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. Don't be afraid of what you see or don't see. Don't be afraid to push further. Don't be afraid to push yourself. Okay? So we know we're always talking about existing versus living. Hi, how are you? We're talking about existing versus living. But there are some things that's like in the middle, like, because sometimes you have all these habits, things that you do in the midst of you just existing, but we don't want to just go through the motions of life. That's not what we want to do. We want to move forward and we want to be productive and we want to make for sure that we are living life to its fullest and thriving and not striving. Okay. We want to thrive and have life in abundance. So don't be afraid to go further. So part of my journey, because we know we're talking about consistency, that's a big one for me in this journey with existing instead of living. That's the name of the book, guys. That's the name of the book. I promise you it'll be soon. It'll be out soon. But existing instead of living. Okay. So, but when you're afraid to do something, it stops you in your tracks. Fear is a spirit, and fear will make you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing. Fear controls you. Fear hinders you. Fear holds you back. And so we can't live life afraid. And that's not what God wants for us, because remember, he said in his word, he didn't give us the spirit of fear. He gave us power, love, and a sound mind. Okay? So sound mind, you could say self-control, all of that good stuff. But when you're afraid, you tend to hold yourself back. And you don't want to do that, because if you're holding yourself back and you're afraid to go forward and afraid to do new things and to push yourself, then you will never know what you can accomplish, and you'll never know what God can do through you, because you're so busy being afraid, and you're in a box in a pen or something, and you can't get out because of that fear. So, hi, thanks for watching. So tonight, like just before I got on here, I just was in a webinar. It's a course for this whole week, and it's about writing. Okay. Now, I think I needed a pick-me-up. I needed a refresher on some things. I needed some encouragement. So I decided I'm going to take this week-long webinar. And the first speaker tonight was Sophia Ruffin. And I've been following her for a while and listening to a lot of the, have her books and things like that. And so I have listened to her, so I knew what to expect from her. And you know what? She said a lot of things that I had heard before from her, but even though I had heard some of them before, it still was helpful to me. And there were other things that she said that was also helpful to me. But I needed a pick-me-up. It's like I needed to be encouraged again. I needed to know to keep going. I needed to know to push forward. I needed to know to don't stop. So sometimes you have to push yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to continue to go. I'm going to push myself. Sometimes you do have to take other things. And, like I said, I had to take this course, this webinar. Tonight was the first night, but it was very good and very encouraging. And I thank God for it. So I was able to do it, and it gave me some momentum. And it made me say, you can't stop, Elisa. You can't stop. You can't stop doing what you're doing. Because first of all, God called you to do this. And so you cannot stop. And if you stop, that means you're disobedient. And we know being disobedient is not going to lead anywhere good. All across the board. No matter who you are and what you're doing. Being disobedient is not going to put you in a good space. Good space. But anyway, I just wanted to say, don't be afraid. If it's something that you need to do, if you need to take a class, or if you need to start over again, that's okay. It's okay. Do it. Whatever is going to help you, whatever is there meant to be a help to you and to push you and propel you forward, do it. Okay? Don't hold back and don't be afraid. I want you to do it. I want you to seize the day. I want you to seize the moment. I want you to go forward. I want you to move forth. I want you to keep walking. Don't let things hold you back. If you're like, well, I don't know what to do. Find something and find somebody who can help you. Search it out. Be proactive in your life. Be proactive in you getting your deliverance. Be proactive in getting what you need. Don't just sit on the sidelines, because it's not just going to fall out of the sky. You have to make for sure that you are putting yourself in position to get what you need. Okay? Get what you need. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, well, I know I need this. And you're just going to sit there and just let life pass you by. You're going to continue to still exist. I promise you. Because I had many moments where I've done things, and I've also had moments to where I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if that's right for me. And I'm putting too much emphasis on should I do it? Should I not do it? Or whatever it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you feel like something is right for you, do it. If it's going to help you get to the other side, if it's going to help you get what you need, if it's for you to start a new chapter in your life, and you want to shake things up and do something different because that's where you should be doing, or should be heading, where you should be going, then do it. Like I said, I had to, I was kind of like in a little rut, and I was like, okay, Lord, what's my next step? What do I do? I've been feeling like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's kind of how I've been feeling. I was like, I don't know what to do. But when I saw that this course was happening, I said, you know what? That's something I can get with, because I'm a writer, and it's for writers. And parts of the process, even that they were talking about tonight, I had already started them or going through them, or like almost at the end of them. But it was some things that was said that was still helpful and encouraging. And I knew it was going to be. That's why I did it. I knew the sources, I knew what was happening, because when I saw that Apostle Eckhart had posted that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that, because you know what? Apostle Eckhart, he writes many books, okay? Many, many books. And so that anointing that's on him, that impartation, I want it. So that way I can make for sure I'm still moving forward in what God told me to do. And I'm moving forward, into, the path that he has for me. I am moving forward. I don't want to move backwards. I don't want to go back and do, so many of the things that I was doing beforehand that kept me in a box, that kept me, just existing, that kept me just going through the motions, that those things that kept me stuck, those things that kept me bound. I no longer want to do those things. I have to do something different if I'm going to get different. I have to move forward, right? So no longer Or I sit there and be like, oh, I'm afraid. I don't know. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if that's going to be right for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We have a life full of I don't knows. At some point, you have to say, I don't know, but I'm going to trust God and I'm going to move forward. That's what you have to do. I might not know, but God knows. So I'm going to move forward. So that's what I encourage you to do today. I want you to move forward. I want you to move forward in those things that may have been scaring you. Let fear know, hey, I'm no longer walking in fear. You might as well leave. Because God did not give me fear. That's not what he gave me. He gave me power, love, and a sound mind. Fear, you got to go. And you move forward. And do what you need to do. And don't be afraid to start over. Some days we have to start over. Don't be afraid to do that. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you need to take a breather and say, whew, okay. Yesterday that didn't work. We need a whole new approach. Lord, what you want me to do today? What's going on? How you want me to do this process? Should I start over? Or, can I just start right back where I was at? It's okay to start over. It's okay to do that. It's okay to, look for other avenues that's going to help you, avenues that are good, avenues that are good, that's going to be helpful and beneficial to your life, And so I just want to encourage you to move forward and don't be afraid. You don't want to be stuck. You want to be free. Move forward. Seize the day. Okay. Seize the moment. Seize the opportunity. Don't let life pass you by. Don't just exist. No, live and thrive. Live in abundance. That's what I want you to do today. I want you to seize today. So guys, that is it. That's all I wanted to talk about tonight. I just want to talk about moving forward and not being afraid any longer. To push forward. To start over. Whatever it is. Have an awesome night. I will see you again very, very soon. I hope you have enjoyed this. Please share this with somebody. Share it, okay, guys? Somebody else might need an encouraging word, okay? So, I will see you all soon. Have an awesome night. God bless. Bye.